Good morning, Panthers. I'm Trace Grimes.
And I'm Maddie Pond. We know you have APs and IBs to study for, but we hope this is a refreshing break for you all.
GSA Club is holding a clothing drive this week to support the community. The drive ends this Friday the 16th, and new or gently used clothing and shoes can be dropped off in E5 to support teens in need.
As attempts are still being made to reopen Borchard Park to students, the NPHS staff would like to remind you that students may only park in the student parking lot with a valid NPHS parking permit, or may also park on Reno Road, Lesser Drive, Cabrillo Avenue, and Jenny Drive. Student vehicles parked on any other residential streets without a parking permit may be ticketed.
With the NBA Finals coming soon, let's listen in to Miles and his recap of the NBA playoffs.
These past few weeks have been packed with exciting NBA playoff games, which I will be catching you all up on. In the Eastern Conference, the New York Knicks have a promising 3-1 series lead over the Boston Celtics in the semifinals. In Game 4, Jalen Brunson scored 39 points, including 26 in the second half, to lead the Knicks to a 121-113 victory. On the other hand, the Celtics would not be as lucky, as Jason Tatum would follow up his 42-point performance by suffering a late-game ankle injury, adding on to Boston's challenges. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers have pushed the top-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers to the brink of elimination, leading their series 3-1. In Game 4, the Pacers dominated with a 129-109 win, taking a 41-point lead into halftime. Next, in the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder and Denver Nuggets are tied 2-2 in their series. Game 5 is scheduled for tonight in Oklahoma City, so make sure to tune in and watch. In the other series, the Minnesota Timberwolves have taken a 3-1 lead over the Golden State Warriors with a 117-110 win last night. Game 5 is set for Wednesday and is the Warriors' last chance for a comeback, so expect tensions to be high. As the 2025 playoffs continue to deliver thrilling action, make sure to watch these teams battle it out for a spot in the conference finals. That's all from me. Now back to the desk.
This Saturday, Special Olympics will be hosting a track meet at Newbury Park from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. Make sure to show support for our unified athletes.
Sunday the 18th is the Conejo Valley Day Parade. The theme is Strong Roots in Western Boots, so make sure to show up in your best cowboy gear.
Last Friday and Saturday were the Student One acts. The second night, Bill B, consisted of 5 acts, including Running Mates, Butterfly Man, Divas in the Spotlight, The Unlikely Couple, and No Way Jose. These acts had a number of wild events occur, from classical dance numbers dated centuries back to a punch by the girl who went out with the mysterious man. The stories of these acts include the life of a competitive dancer and the stereotypes that come along with it, and a smoker dealing with the consequences that come with smoking. Overall, the acts were a success, having crowds cheering and getting excited for what would happen next.
If you want to remember your high school days, don't forget to buy a paw print yearbook. You can buy them at either the student store or on the NPHS website for $150.
Since the golf season comes to a close very soon, here's Miles to shed light on the importance of the team and the work they've put in throughout the season.
As we all know, golf is one of the most difficult and frustrating sports. So today, I got to talk to the coach from our golf team and one of the players to talk about how this sport and the team is so special.
I met a lot of great people through the golf team and lots of great relationships. It's a very beneficial sport to play outside of high school. Helps make connections, helps meet new people, and it's fun to play.
It's enjoyable, it's fun, exciting. It's a good way that I'd like to spend my life.
I think a really great thing about our team is that we're always here for each other. If someone can't play, someone steps in, we're good like that. And just being there for each other is very essential in order to have a good time out there.
They also will go out of their way a little bit to make sure the team functions well. I really appreciate their efforts.
Golf's a very unique sport because it's more of an individual than a team sport. You have to work on yourself to become better, and you can't rely on other people to improve your score. It's all about you practicing, putting the work in, and kind of staying disciplined in order to become better.
It's unique in many ways in that you have to function in many different ways than in other sports.
Now that we've learned a little bit about the team as well as the sport, let's see what adversities they face and how they overcome them.
If you hit a bad shot, you feel bad. And that negative feeling can stay with you until you hit the next shot.
Yeah, golf's a complete mental game. It's all up to you to stay with it and keep playing. If your head's messed up or you're not in the right space, you're not going to be able to perform well.
You need to feel good about yourself, positive about yourself. You need to try to change some habits or some ideas to be positive about yourself. And almost all of that is easier said than done.
Reporting for PTV, I'm Miles Young.
We would like to wish the members of our golf team good luck as they enter the CIF tournament this week. This Friday, the 16th, there's an AAPI Childhood Game LTA in the Quad to celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Month. On the 27th, there's an AAPI Food Festival also in the Quad.
The NPHS mountain bike team had an amazing race this weekend at finals in Keysville. With an outstanding performance from all of their athletes, the results of the weekend came down to a 2-point lead, placing Newbury Park in second in Division I and their sister team, Conejo Composite, in first in Division II. The team has an amazing season this year and is preparing for championships in 2 weeks, so be sure to cheer them on.
Hey, with the weather not being able to make up its mind, at least Maddie's always consistently talking about mountain biking.
Thanks, Trace. Now if you excuse us, me and Trace both have to study for a chem test.
Have a great rest of your week, Panthers. Study well and get good sleep.